To make fermented vegetables, chop or grate vegetables, place them in a clean jar, and submerge them in a saltwater brine containing 2 to 5% of salt. Allow the jar to ferment at room temperature for several days to 2 weeks. Using a way to keep vegetables submerged and a lid with an airlock or by burping the jar to release gases. Once the desired sourness is reached, transfer to the refrigerator for long term storage. To prepare the vegetables and brine, first wash vegetables thoroughly, peel store bought or commercially grown vegetables, chop them into desired size, such as stick and slice. Weigh the total amount of vegetables and water. A good starting point is to use salt concentration of 2 to 5% of total weight. For example, for 1000 grams of water and vegetables, use 20 to 50 grams of salt. Dissolve the salt in the water. You can use non iodized salt like sea salt or kosher salt. If using tap water with chlorine, let it sit out overnight to let the chlorine dissipate. Pack the chopped vegetables into a clean glass jar. You can add spices for flavors. Pour the saltwater brine over the vegetables, ensuring they are completely submerged. It's okay if there are a few inches of headspace at the top of the jar. Use a fermentation weight, a small bowl, or another heavy object to keep the vegetables pressed down below the brine to prevent mold growth. Secure a lid on the jar. Use a lid with an airlock or for a standard lid. You will need to open the jar daily to burp it and release the build-up carbon dioxide pressure. Place the jar in a warm spot out of direct sunlight between 16 to 75 Fahrenheit. Fermentation can take anywhere from a few days to 2 weeks or more, depending on temperature and salt concentration. Look for signs for fermentation such as bubbles or a sour vinegary smell. Once the vegetables have reached a sourness you like, remove the fermentation weight and seal the jar with a regular lid. Store the jar in the refrigerator to slow down fermentation for long term storage. If you see mold on the top or a ferment smells rotten, discard it. I hope you found this video useful. If you do, please share this video with your friends and family and don't forget to subscribe my channel.